County Board of Supervisors meeting, recorded November 14, 2023.
Roll call.
We have 23 supervisors present. Supervisor Hakala is remote and Supervisor Pataki is absent.
Pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Invocation by Supervisor Barry Jakowski.
Thank you, everybody. Dear Lord, we gather here this evening knowing you will lead us down the correct path. We ask that you watch over all of whom watch over us. I personally ask that you give comfort and guidance to the ill and the infirm. Amen.
Amen. How do you end up getting the invocation?
Public notice. Members of the public who wish to address the county board on specific agenda items must register their requests at this time, with such comments subject to reasonable control of the county board chair as set forth in Robert's Rules of Order. I see the sheriff's not here tonight either.
That's why it's so warm in here.
Yeah. Moving on, correspondence.
Wisconsin Counties Association 2024 Discover Wisconsin Calendar.
Supervisor Jankowski.
I'd just like to advise all members of the county board that on Wednesday, the 22nd at 8 a.m., we are going to be holding a public safety meeting. And one of the items on that meeting is a presentation from Marathon County regarding a regional morgue for the northern part of the state. So if you're interested in hearing that information, please come to the 8 o'clock Tuesday, the 22nd meeting.
And that's all online, the agenda and the rest
Yes,
of the
it's
stuff.
online also.
Is there a packet with the information on there too then on that?
We
posted?
have none at this point.
Okay, thank you. Next item, approval of November 1st, 2023 minutes. Take a motion. Motion by Supervisor Hemrick, seconded by Supervisor Dubek. Discussion, corrections, changes. All those in favor with aye? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Resolutions and ordinances approving and authorizing a contract with Streamline Healthcare Solutions LLC to provide an electronic health record systems for the Portage County Healthcare or Portage County Health and Human Service Department.
This is Resolution 176-2022-2024 submitted by the Health and Human Services Board.
Motion by Supervisor Dodge, seconded by Supervisor Medine. Discussion. There's no discussion. All those in favor with aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 5, resolution for snowmobile trail aid 2024 to 2025 season.
This is Resolution 177-2022-2024 submitted by the Portage County Park Commission.
Motion by Supervisor Laddick, seconded by Supervisor Splinter. Discussion. All those in favor with aye? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Number 6, authorization for a contract between Portage County and the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin Systems for January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2024.
This is Resolution 178-2022-2024 submitted by the Agriculture and Extension Education Committee.
Motion by Supervisor Barry Jakowski, seconded by Supervisor Keller. Discussion. Supervisor Dodge.
I'm just curious, this is a lot of money that Portage County pays for UW Extension. And I guess I just wondered if there is anything going on within that department to find some common ground between agriculture and the water issues today. And I was hoping someone from the committee could give us some hope.
Supervisor Matt Jakowski.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. With that being said, I have an email actually that came here from Jeremy Solon, UW Extension Area Director, congratulating Gulan, our Commercial Vegetable Agricultural Water Quality Outreach Specialist, that's a mouthful, that's concerned about water quality right here in central Wisconsin. It's a specialist position. I believe there's 7 of them in the state, and we're lucky enough to house Gulan right here in Portage County. He's working on many different projects, working with farmers and lakes groups together, bringing them together for the good of all. And Gulan just received an award for his cooperative extension work. Other work that's going on throughout the county, our ag extension agent, Mr. Ken Schrader, is doing nitrogen trials on corn right now, currently down in the Almond area, in the Central Sands area. They're going everywhere from a 0 rate of nitrogen up to state recommended rates. They've done those rate trials now. This is the first year. He plans on doing that rate trial for 3 or 4 more years to gather data to decide what is the most economically feasible and the best for groundwater for that. There's also Dr. Schrader, Ken Schrader, is also working with the local farmer-led councils, both the Farmers for Tomorrow, which work over on the eastern side of the state, and the Farmers of Milk, state. I said state, excuse me, county. Eastern side of the county, and the Farmers for Mill Creek that work on the western side of the county, kind of 2 different problems. A phosphorus problem over on the western side, and on the eastern side, a nitrate problem. So they're working on that constantly. So there are people in extension doing work. If you look at the report that each of you are emailed every month from extension of what the work that extension's doing, I suggest when that gets emailed to you to open and look at it. Everything that they have to do with water quality in it that they're working on will have a water drop next to it. At least 60% of the ag extension's work is with water quality issues when you look at that report.
That piece of equipment that you're talking about that Mr. Schrader is working with, that's brand new technology too, isn't it?
What he's doing, they're doing trials on nitrogen application rates, all the way from a 0 rate, all the way up to UW Madison recommended rates. And what that does, they're finding the point where it's most economically feasible and most feasible for water quality. They're looking to find that balance. That work has been done on a small trial level, like research center level. It hasn't been done on a large field scale operation, and that's where Ken comes in. He's taking it and putting it on a commercial size field operation.
Supervisor Gifford.
Yeah, I can echo what Matt just said. When I was serving on Land and Water Conservation and I took part in Farmers of Mill Creek, I found the extension people, not just Ken, but also some folks from Wood County and other counties, working with them on really kind of next level agriculture, which is learning how to farm with less till or no till, planting deep-rooted cover crops, what they're now calling regenerative agriculture, which is the next level thing about it is that it's designed to put carbon back in the soil so that agriculture is not a net carbon emitter. So I would say, yeah, we need extension in every county, really, everywhere there's agriculture and other activities. Thanks.
Anybody else? With that, we have a motion and a second. If there's no further discussion, all those in favor with aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 7, approving a 3% annual adjustment to the 2024 Portage County salary schedule.
This is Resolution 179-2022-2024, submitted by the Human Resources Committee.
Motion by Supervisor Machakowski, seconded by Supervisor Moresi. Discussion. If there's no discussion, all those in favor with aye?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 8, approve and authorizing QBE as the stop loss provider for the Portage County Health Insurance Plan for 2024.
This is Resolution 180-2022-2024, submitted by the Human Resources Committee.
Motion by Supervisor Rakowski, seconded by Supervisor Dubek. Discussion. No discussion. All those in favor with aye? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 9, approving the Ruth Gilfrey Facility Repair and Remodel Project and amending the 2024-2029 capital plan.
This is Resolution 181-2022-2024, submitted by the Space and Properties Committee and Finance Committee.
Motion by Supervisor Dodge, seconded by Supervisor Morrow. Discussion. If there's no further discussion, all those in favor with aye? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 10, authorizing an agreement with Aegis Young Associate Inc. for architectural and engineering service for the Ruth Gilfrey Facility Repair and Remodel Project.
This is Resolution 182-2022-2024, submitted by the Space and Properties and Finance Committee.
Motion by Supervisor Jankowski, seconded by Supervisor Oki. Discussion. There's no further discussion. All those in favor with aye? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 11, authorizing a contract with J.J. Findorf and Son, Inc. to provide construction manager at-risk service for the Ruth Gilfrey Facility Repair and Remodel Project.
This is Resolution 183-2022-2024, submitted by the Space and Properties Committee and Finance Committee.
Motion by Supervisor Sislevich, seconded by Supervisor Laddick. Discussion. If there's no discussion, all those in favor with aye? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 12, approving and authorizing a lease agreement for office space with Boston Inc. for Health and Human Service employees for the work during repairs and improvements to the Ruth Gilfrey building.
This is Resolution 184-2022-2024, submitted by the Health and Human Services Board and Space and Properties Committee.
Motion by Supervisor Oki, seconded by Supervisor Dodge. Discussion. Supervisor Medin.
I think this is the last of the agenda items that refer to this project. I just want to give a special commendation to our staff. They have kept Space and Properties informed from the get-go, the day after the difficulty. And it's a whole team. It's an amazing team. I think there's every part of Portage County has been involved in that to make that a successful fruition of this tonight. So thank you to all of them.
And I'd like to echo that when something like this happens, it's all hands on deck, and it's amazing. And they have the other day-to-day operations that they have to take care of, and this takes precedence and pushes all that stuff off to the side. So I would agree with Supervisor Medin, as well as the people that work in that building, the inconveniences, and hopefully we can get that all squared away and pointed in the right direction for them to have as little distraction and disruption as they need to be able to do their jobs, which I think is very difficult anyway. So Supervisor Barry Jakowski.
Yeah, I would just like to say that it's nice that we have a resolution, the way it reads, to allow those people to work during the time that we're going to be doing the remodel job.
Okay. No other comments? Do we take a vote? No. We have a motion and a second. If there's no further discussion, all those in favor with aye?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 13, authorizing liability coverage through Wisconsin County Mutual Insurance Corporation for 2024.
This is Resolution 185-2022-2024, submitted by the Finance Committee.
Motion by Supervisor Laddick, seconded by Supervisor Morrow. Discussion. There's no further discussion. All those in favor with aye? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 14, approving and authorizing the transfer of the Portage County Business Park to the existing Owners Association.
This is Resolution 186-2022-2024, submitted by the Finance Committee.
Motion by Supervisor Soik, seconded by Supervisor Rakowski. Discussion. Supervisor Laddick.
I'll be abstaining on this item.
Very good. Any other discussion? All those in favor with aye? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And we have one abstention. Number 15, approving and authorizing acceptance of donated funds and a 2023 budget adjustment for tactical shields, portable radio earpieces, and thermal scopes for the Sheriff's Office Operations Division.
This is Resolution 187-2022-2024, submitted by the Public Safety Emergency Management Committee and Finance Committee. This resolution does require a 2/3 supermajority vote.
Motion by Supervisor Jankowski, seconded by Supervisor Keller. Discussion. There's no further discussion. All those in favor?
I think Supervisor Pataki.
Did you have your hand up, Stan, for discussion?
Yeah, yes, I did. The hand is still up on the screen.
Okay. Go ahead, Stan.
No, I just made a motion to approve.
Oh, okay. We're already past that. Thanks anyway. We'll put you down as third. I just think it's great that we've got these kind of people in our community that make these donations and stuff, and I know that was said at the committee level as well. And we are very fortunate in this community. So if there's no further discussion, all those in favor with aye? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 16, authorizing a 2023 budget amendments and transfers.
This is Resolution 188-2022-2024, submitted by the Finance Committee. This resolution requires a 2/3 supermajority vote.
Motion by Supervisor Rakowski, seconded by Supervisor Laddick. Discussion. There's no further discussion. All those in favor with aye?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 17, authorizing a contract with Election System and Software LLC for election software service for January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2024.
This is Resolution 189-2022-2024, submitted by the Executive Operations Committee.
Stan, did you have your hand up?
Nope.
I gave you a shot. Motion by Supervisor Shabelski, seconded by Supervisor Laddick. Discussion? All those in favor with aye? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I'll take a motion to adjourn. Motion by Supervisor Dubak, seconded by Supervisor Hemrick. All in favor with aye? Aye.
Aye. Aye.
We're adjourned. There you go, Larry.
18 minutes.
A video of this meeting is available for viewing on the city's website, stevenspoint.com/videos.